So recently I've been in and out of hospitals quite a bit, and probably more than I'd like. Taking my parents to see doctors and checkups and do tests and so on and so forth. And going to hospitals and doctors, you get to observe a lot of things because you have a lot of time just waiting for the doctor, waiting for test results. And I had the opportunity to kind of look at the older adult population as they're in the same situation, being in the hospital or visiting a doctor. And that gives you the rare opportunity to see what's breaking down with this age group as they get older. And when you combine that with the number of older adults that I've trained over the years, you start to piece together the puzzle and get a clear idea of what would be a priority when training these people. And I'm more convinced now than I've ever been that if I had to choose maybe one movement and older adults had to do for the rest of their life, I'm very confident with choosing one specific movement. So stay tuned to see what that is and why I believe, or why I reached that conclusion. Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. And today we're not going to be talking about the building muscle for the aesthetics of things. We're going to be talking about something you can do now, or the older population can do, that will help them live a better life. And I really want to show you what that is. So take a look here. No, not that. Although they might help you age aesthetically, I'm talking about squats. But more specifically, I'm talking about goblet squats. And let me tell you why. In the pursuit of fitness, we often chase after the grand and forgetting the fundamental aspects of why we're working out. And one of the elements that I noticed over the years of noticing people in hospitals and at doctors is the ability to walk. And I think it's a privilege we take for granted until it's become compromised. If you've ever been injured and unable to walk, then you'll start to realize how simple of a thing it is and how important it is for our everyday living. This has become a powerful reminder that neglecting basic training can really have a huge effect on the quality of your life. I'm sure we've all been part of those jokes or seen or heard them about skipping leg day. And the thing is, it turns out that the consequences of skipping these sessions aren't as funny as people make it out to seem.
Do you know you're supposed to work out your lower body too?
And we all have seen those pictures of chicken legs or bodybuilders with a overdeveloped upper body, but their legs are scrawny or very thin. And there's a lot of research that has gone into leg strength versus the length and quality of your life over time. And if you really think about it, the importance of your legs versus your upper body, and again, I'm saying if I had to choose one movement that people would focus on, the legs play such an important role in so many things in our day-to-day activity. Thinking about it, to be able to stand or to walk or simply just get off the toilet seat really rests on how strong your leg muscles are to a certain extent. If you think about it, our legs are responsible for a big portion of the quality of our life as we get older. We need leg strength to get upstairs, to sit, to stand, to go to the toilet, and even avoid falls. But the simplest part of this is just being able to walk and getting around without having the need for somebody to support you doing that. So this leads me to squatting, or what I would like to look at is the goblet squat specifically. It's simple, it's efficient, and it can be life-saving. The thing is with this, it's not about lifting heavy or trying to impress anybody. It's honestly probably one of the most critical parts of functional training. It's really about maintaining the independence of movement as we age, and targets the quads, the hips, and the glutes, the essential muscles for walking, standing, and yes, even sitting for long periods of time. Now, having said that, I want to look at that in a bigger picture where not everybody can carry a weight and squat with that. And progressing that or regressing that is so important for people not to injure themselves and build up the capacity to be able to start to do weights as they squat. But as I'm demonstrating here, you can scale down or up depending on your ability and age. I would start on the most basic level of assisted squats on a bench or seat and progress that with no assistance. Then maybe remove the seat or the bench behind you and finally add some weight to it. You really got to be careful when you progress things because you really don't want to injure the person or yourself. And if you've never done weights before, then take it very gradual and increase the intensity over weeks, maybe even months. The thing is, I want to emphasize here is that the form is so much more important than adding the weight. And once you perfect that form, then you can start to add more weight to it and make sure that the muscle gets stronger. The thing is, we exercise to look good and to feel good. But how often do we exercise to live well into our older years, let's say? And the goblet squat is more than just a leg workout. It's, in my opinion, a commitment to a future where you're not defined by your age, but empowered by your strength. So if you're ready to make a change that really does matter, then you should start to think about training with a purpose. And if this was beneficial to you and you got some benefit out of this, or you know somebody that would benefit from this, then share it with them. Hit the like button or the subscribe below. And if you want more in-depth details and things that I don't share here, you can subscribe to my newsletter Down, which I send once a week with some random thoughts and snippets of maybe useful insights into living a healthier, stronger life. So let's not wait until it's too late to appreciate the power of our legs, because one day, when we're all 80 and beyond maybe, I want us to remember this moment, the day we chose to save our future selves. Let's not skip leg day, not today, not ever. Here's to stronger legs and even stronger wills. Until next week, enjoy your week, and I'll see you in the next video.